I had so much fun putting together the chain stitch bookbinding kit that I've put together another one for you. If you order one of these kits, it will come in a flat mailer, and this is what it will look like. This kit includes the following. It has a needle, 2 pieces of waxed linen thread, which is what I use for a lot of my bookbinding projects. And there are also enough materials to make 2 notebooks. There are 2 covers for each one. And there is 15 pages of 70-pound drawing paper in each. So that'll be 30 total. These are also pre-punched. There are 3 holes. I punch these by hand, so as you can see, they are not absolutely perfect, but they will be just fine for this project. The cover papers for these notebooks are a heavier weight scrapbook paper. They're pretty heavy duty for this kind of notebook. They're also double-sided, so they're super fun. I would also recommend finding some sort of clip or clothespin and then some scissors, and that is all you will need. So I'm going to set one aside, and I'm going to show you one style of a Japanese stab binding. I'll take out my needle. One piece of thread. If you're looking for other colors, I have lots of colors in my Etsy shop of 5-yard lengths. These are cut to about 36 inches, one for each notebook. Go ahead and thread your needle. Leave a little tail. And then I'm going to clip mine together so that my pages don't move around while I'm stitching this together. Start in the middle, bring your needle through, and leave a tail. Leave a pretty big tail, maybe 10 inches, 8 to 10 inches, because you could tie a knot or you could choose to tie a bow. There's enough thread so that you can leave a pretty long tail. Here's my tail over here. Maybe I'll clip it out of the way so it doesn't get confusing. All right, so this is the front. I'm gonna wrap this thread around the edge, put my needle back through the middle hole, and pull it through. Then we're going to take the needle, go through one of the other holes. It doesn't really matter which one. I'll go through this one. And then we're going to do the same wrapping technique where we wrap around, put the needle through that hole again, and pull. I'm going to do another wrap around the edge. So I'll take my needle. I'm going to go through that hole again because I'm going to be wrapping this around and putting my needle through here. I'm going to go back through this middle hole. Here's my tail. I'm going to go back through the middle hole. Making sure it's nice and tight as I go. And then I'm basically going to do what I did over here, but I'm going to do it over here. So I'm going to take my needle, I'm going to go through this hole now. I'm going to wrap around the edge. Put my needle back through like this. And then I'm going to wrap around over here. So here it'll be wrapped around like this. So I'm going to go through this hole again. My tail is getting in the way. Okay, there we go. Ooh, so last thing is to go through this middle hole one more time. You could tie these together on the back, the two tails together right here if you'd like to, which would work, but I'm going to go through this I'm going to go through this middle hole. I'm going to bring it back out towards the front cover so that one tail is on the back, one tail is on the front. I'm going to take my needle off and I'm going to decide how I want to tie this. I could tie this right on the edge here. I could bring the knot around to the front or the back. I like to add a little bow. You could even add some beads to this and let it kind of hang off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a knot right here. And then I'm going to tie a little bow. Trim these. See how much is left over? Take the clip off. And here is a fun Japanese stab bound notebook. I'm realizing the back cover is upside down. I promise I'll make it going the correct way when I send you your kit. This kind of binding will lay flat as long as you crease your cover and your pages. Right now they're not creased, so I don't have a crease here. But once you start using your notebook, if you want it to lay totally flat, you're just going to crease here and then you'll have a crease right along this area. There are ways around that for more detailed kind of Japanese stab bound books. This is the style that we're doing. This is great for if you want to make one with a friend, or if you want to make two for yourself, or if you're looking for a gift idea, you can totally make one of these as a gift, which is super fun. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and you can find the kits over in my Etsy shop. I'll put a link in the description below. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more paper and bookbinding videos. See you next time.